If it wasn't for COVID-19, Chris and I would be in our beloved North Yorkshire for a few days in May, where no doubt we'd see lots of newborn lambs, those Swaledale sheep with the distinctive black faces. And there would be shepherds in the fields checking their flocks and herding them by means of sheepdogs and quad bikes. Quite different to the shepherd Jesus has in mind when he describes himself as the Good Shepherd in John chapter 10, this Sunday's Gospel, and the shepherd envisaged in Psalm 23, the psalm for this Sunday. This sort of shepherd didn't herd their sheep from a distance. He knew them by name and spent most hours of most days in their company. He knew their individual characters, markings, likes and dislikes. And what's more, they know him. They know his voice. Someone else can come to the sheepfold and they won't go near him, even if he calls the right names. They're listening for the one voice that matters, the voice they trust. And when they hear it, the shepherd won't need a sheepdog to keep them in order. He won't walk behind them, driving them on. He will walk ahead, calling them, and they will follow him. At night, the shepherd would lead his sheep into a semicircular sheepfold made of stones, and then he would lie across the entrance to keep his sheep safely inside and to protect them from robbers or wild animals coming in. Jesus, in John chapter 10, says, "I tell you the truth, I am the gate for the sheep. Those who come in through me will be saved. They will come and go freely and will find good pastures. The thief's purpose is to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that you may have life and have it to the full." The Lord is my shepherd, the writer of Psalm 23 says, and because he is, I have all that I need. And even when I walk through the darkest valley, I will not be afraid, for you are close beside me to protect and comfort me. Whenever we walk through our own darkest valley, it's easy to be overwhelmed by the voices of darkness, instead of hearing the quiet voice of Jesus, the Good Shepherd. John, the beloved disciple, the Gospel writer, leant on the breast of Jesus at the Last Supper, as the forces of darkness gathered outside to take Jesus to his death. John could hear the Lord's heartbeat through the fear and uncertainty in that upper room. It enabled John to stay at the foot of the cross with Jesus to the bitter end. We can't physically lean against Jesus and hear his heartbeat, but we can spiritually. Then, no matter what's going on around us, we'll know that Jesus, the shepherd and guardian of our souls, will lead us to lie down in the green pastures and still waters of his love.